So guys, who's going first? Who's going first?
Well, you might as well go first, you know.
Well, you already know.
I'm a guest. I'm a guest today, innit?
Don't know the big boy right here, Ricky Spanish, aka kick your granny in the chest. You know, that's that. But as you know, with the real ones out here, you get me.
I said, why your granny at carnival, rude boy?
Hey, Paz, they don't know that. Why you blaming me out? I didn't do none of that, bro.
I know, look off.
Well, we've got also Rio the Senju boy right here. Yes, I'm out there on the blocks dealing fishman steroids to little kids as we're speaking.
Bro, oh my god.
Don't judge me. Someone's gonna pay this rent.
So, dude, obviously, you got I'm a guest today, you know. Paz B also do another podcast called Bad Advice. So, you know, that's here, right?
You guys trying to promote your own shit?
We promoted your shit. Wait, what do you mean? We promote your shit. You promote our shit, guys.
What the fuck is this nonsense?
Shameless plug.
Hey, listen, we all try to eat here. I'm hungry too. I need those fishman steroids.
Nino Brown with the fishman steroids. Are you trying to poison your community? Goddamn right I am.
Goddamn right, bro. We might as well promote everything. Listen, add up the OnlyFans. You know what it is.
Oh my god.
The OnlyFans. Listen, coming to you with them senzu beans from around the block, dealing them like Yajirobe. Like he's losing weight. Well, I ain't losing no weight, you know what I'm saying? Keep the weight like Yajirobe, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, he took so much, it couldn't even mess with my channel. It's only was back in a couple hundred a day.
Couple hundred.
Bro. Alright,
cool. Let's pop them chakra pills and get on to it. What is the topic of today? What happened?
Huh? I didn't say that.
What? Popping chakra pills. We're not doing that anymore.
I mean, I'm a fishman steroid guy, but you know.
You know, I thought we was on that grown-up shit, the fishman.
Yeah, I thought it was fishman steroids still.
Yeah, because the man guy's talking about fucking shit.
I mean, like, you regular niggas could be out here popping senzu beats, but like, it's all about a fishman steroid.
I said the regular niggas be out here popping senzu beans. Don't you dare insult that senzu bean like it was the MVP of the fucking series. My man
was throwing them out like, senzu bean, nah, bro, fishman steroids unlocked. You had that, bro.
Man was dashing senzu beans out like doggy treats, bro. Them treats were doggy treats for everyone.
Like Scooby treats, yeah.
Scooby snacks.
He couldn't even get one. He couldn't get a pill. Jim May rocked up. He's like those steroids. Like, not for you, man. Like, we wouldn't do without that, bro.
Alright, easy. Boom. Do you believe the topic of today was what makes a anime golden in your eyes? What makes a golden age anime for you? What does, like, the rewatchability, like what gives it rewatchability and stuff like that?
And throughout this, we're talking about the entire series, not just certain arcs.
Thank you. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for bringing that point up.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
First of all, it really just depends on the main character, like the actual main character, because I mean, without a main character, you know, what's an anime really?
I don't know. There's a lot of character-driven animes like One Punch Man, where it doesn't focus on the main character. It more or less focuses on all of the side characters and their struggles to be heroes. That's why I say Moonlight Rider, the fucking bad boy fan.
Bad boy. His struggle is real, bro.
Let's not talk about it.
His struggle is real.
Let's not talk about it. This is my problem, you know. You say struggle, and all I see is Moonlight. I'm like, nah. Let me leave him alone. Too early.
But Garo, you don't think anyone went through a worse struggle than him? Because I'm not gonna lie, Kaneki had it hard.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's character based, bro.
That's character based.
That's character driven.
Well, it's like Knight Rider more of like the entire posse just grew up.
No, but if you're going through character struggles, like it's just gonna sound like such a cliche one, yeah. But Rock Lee went through the biggest struggle. Like, man had nothing, no no gen, no ninjutsu, not that. Man was just straight.
There's worse
hard
struggles,
work.
Paris. There's worse struggles, believe me.
Yeah, i.e. We have, you know what? It's all pointing to, if we're talking about struggles, it's all gonna point to this Berserk. But let's just leave that to the sidelines for now because
No need. No need.
yeah, we do not need to dive down that rape prostitute type bag right now, fam. We don't need to dive down.
Wait, so what you call it? Paris said that it was like main character, but like again, like for rewatchability, it's not necessarily the main characters. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's the story, it's all the characters as well. What drives you to watch it? What pulls you in the first place?
Yeah, no, especially
It's the progression, like of the character. You want to see that person evolve, you know.
Yeah.
Because if the anime is focused on people around this one person, if you don't mess with that person, then you're not really gonna fuck with the anime, are you?
Yeah, but a lot of people fuck with the whole series of One Punch Man, and that is a thing that's mainly focused around side characters rather than the main character.
Okay,
You could even argue that Saitama is a side character in his own show.
Whoa! I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say One Punch is it's a story driven anime, but I wouldn't say that he's almost a sideline in his own character. I wouldn't say it's mainly him, but focused on him. But I wouldn't say he's a side dish.
It's not focused on him at all. It's not focused on him, bro. It's when all the other, haven't you noticed? It's when all of the other heroes lose, is when they bring in Saitama to save the day.
No, but it's not. But he's still around though. You still see what he's doing while everything is happening though. Although he's not in the main portion of the story, you still see him around. You still see what he's doing.
But you still see him around.
Because if he was the main guy in charge, the anime would be dead. He would be bodying everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not the main character.
You have to push him to the side.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So you gotta push him to the side. So I don't think he's a side character.
No, but you just admitted that he's not the main character, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's not the main character, so by definition, he has to be a side character, no?
But how is he?
I get the you know.
I get the logic.
If we talk about the characters, right? Saitama is one of the only ones in that entire anime who's had even if it's just a meaningless shit backstory. There's been a backstory about his life. There's been a backstory before when he first became like all overpowered. And no matter what arc or what other terrain they go into, he is always there.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I couldn't call him a side character, even though they're shining the light to a lot of other heroes.
They shine a light on a lot of different heroes, still, yeah.
But at the end of the day, when shit needs to get done, Saitama's there and he lets them know, yes, I'm Big Daddy here, what's wrong?
Yeah, that's because he's a gag character.
But for instance, even when he's not there to get shit done, like I swear there was one episode in season 2, or even more, like 2 episodes in season 2, where man was playing the Xbox with King for the entire episode.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like even that, really and truly, it wasn't relevant, but nonetheless, it was still put in it, just to show, because he's the main character, just to show what he's doing. And it shows his progression as well.
They have to do that to a point, but like that's what I'm saying. They have to do that to a point. It's just
no, it's not just about to a point. They make sure that he's damn near in every kind of episode.
No, he is in every episode.
Yeah, he is to some degree. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying I know more about like a couple different characters, about their backstory and what actually drives them. But you already seen what his backstory is very one dimensional anyway. There's not much to know about Saitama. There's not much to know about Saitama. That's
the point though.
That's the point. You're not meant to know that much about this one.
No, I mean, there's not much to know because there's nothing there. But
exactly. Well, are you displeased in not knowing everything about him?
No. I was just saying that because of the way that it was actually initially put out, it's like cool. We have this guy now, yeah. Like obviously the first one was the first season was the introduction and everything like that, yeah. But then we get to the point where we spend a lot more time with a lot of different characters, and that's why I'm saying like in some degree you can call him a side character in certain aspects where you're going through like what 3 episodes without seeing him.
No, he's in every episode. He's in every episode.
Like every single one of them.
Yeah. He's in every. No. For instance, like that. That's what I'm saying.
Not doing anything.
He's
I actually have to go back and look at that.
Yeah,
Sure
he's in every single episode, even when it's something like him playing the Xbox with King.
The new season.
Yeah.
Season
That
2
was
I haven't
the
seen,
one
but
with
season 1.
Garo, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's I've literally just finished it yesterday. He's in every episode.
They sprinkled him about in it.
Question: Didn't they ended that second series a bit weird? Unless there's an episode I ain't seen. Didn't they just end it in the middle of my guy fighting them, his old teachers, basically?
Yeah. No.
Wait, how did they end it?
So basically, it ended with Saitama one punching Centipede.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Second season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's second season.
That's where they ended it.
Yeah.
There must be an episode I haven't seen then.
No. You've seen it all. It's like what 12 episodes.
Yeah, because it also ends with Garo saying no to the League of Villains. Remember the League of Monsters or what?
Monster Association.
The Monsters Association. Yeah, that them niggas.
A weird ending. I need to rewatch that then.
Yeah.
That's something
It's because basically they cut it midway through an arc. That's why it feels weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So right now it's the Monster Association arc, but they've cut it
but
the
the
start.
Monster Association arc, it is a very long arc.
Yeah.
I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Up to date with it, and it's like even now it hasn't fully reached its climax yet.
Yeah. I thought it's coming close to its climax though.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
So Rick, what makes like a golden like an anime rewatchable for you as well? Okay.
Make an animal. To be honest, it kind of depends on what mood I feel in. But for me to class a good one, I need the art. Wait, were you talking about reading or watching?
Either or.
I'm talking either or. Yeah, I mean no. We're talking about animes right now. We're talking about watching.
Oh, watching.
No, we're talking about manga, yo.
If we're talking about manga, it's a different story.
Yeah, I know it's a different story. That's why I'm keeping it simple.
So for an anime, it would have to be. I would say not too like. So if you've got a main protagonist, I have to at least be able to understand or get to know him or other certain characters that I might actually fuck with. As long as I get a relation, like a not a narration, like if I like certain characters and I can say, I understand why they did that. Nah, that's a bad man. I like his character development. That's all good. But also I need to really get me back, I need a intense plot twist, bro.
I see.
I'm moving away from all the basic ones are good. Yeah, I'm trying to be stronger.
Give me an example of an intense plot twist that keeps you going back.
I can give you an intense one,
bro. But I can't, bro.
I'll give you an example. The intense plot twist for me, one of the most intense ones, because I genuinely didn't see it coming. Akame got killed. Everyone more or less got clapped off.
See,
wait, which one?
I can make a kill. See, but I don't know. My issue with that is because although everyone almost got clapped off, by the end, I was like, okay, what now? Because everyone got locked off. So my love for the story...
But that's the point. It's an insane plot twist.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, no, but that's my point. Because by the end of the story, I don't really care anymore because all the important people are dead. And I was like, why? There's no real point in me watching it because everyone's dead.
But would you rather the cliche, like every anime, the superhero always wins or whatever? It's just like...
No, I'm not saying I would prefer where everyone in the story where the main superhero wins. No, all I'm saying is how can everyone part of is it called the Dark Raid or something like that? Something like that.
Raid.
Yeah, that raid. How can every character die?
Hey, can I ask you
like at least save at least half of them?
Yeah, yo, can I ask the question? Is it's still the same Akame ga build that ended with like a giant fucking Megazord battle or some shit like that? Oh, don't think. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, I like Mecha, but I'm done in it.
No, but Raheem, would you rather? I hear what you're saying, but would you rather they stop and kill off characters rather than save a few and then still try to bank some money off of it, but then just drag the series through?
No. Look. Here's what I'm saying. I'm just saying for instance, who was the one with the tiger weapon?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah, but,
Leones or
yeah,
something like that.
her. For instance, yeah, by the end of it, she went to go fight the king. The king shot her several times, and she sparked the king and knocked my man out. Rather than, after the big battle now, rather than going to a hospital and seeking treatment and medication, she goes and just she's standing in the middle of nowhere with a robe on in an alleyway, saying goodbye to everyone, and allows herself to die in bleed to death in an alleyway. Why?
Yeah, but what you got to remember is her
Why?
power was basically like it was like regeneration, healing generation. So obviously when she got burst several times.
Yeah, so
why got deactivated? So it's like you've already bled out majority of the thing.
No, but at that point she could have easily just gone to seek help. I don't understand. Like, either just write her dying where she gets shot, or write her surviving and seeking help, but at the end of it, don't write her standing, because that, for me, that just ruined her character. She turned around, she survived it, all of that. She goes and says goodbye to some guys, and then dies in an alleyway out of nowhere. Why?
Yeah.
It just killed it.
I think that was some form of trying to give certain viewers closure that she went off saying bye or something like that.
Then write her die in a hospital, not in a freaking alleyway for no reason. Like, that's my own tiff about that. But back to the main thing, I feel like it really depends. I feel like the side characters, if you're gonna kill everyone off, do it properly.
All right, cool. Okay, Raheem, your take on this?
My take
on the Golden, what makes it rewatchable? What makes it like a go-to for you to go back and watch it?
World building. I feel like if I'm invested in the world that I'm in, the world itself, then I feel like I'm not only just a character, but I feel like I find just stop sending me. But yeah, I find that
just stop sending me.
No, because my phone's just going off right now. It's annoying. I find that when the world building isn't as done as good, I find it's just kind of a bit dry, even if it has good characters, if you know what I mean.
Okay, give me an example of something you go back and rewatch.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
Okay, Hunter x Hunter, Berserk, Made in Abyss.
I said a example, my nigga. Like, okay, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Fam, I gave you.
I'm there confused.
I got listed about.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, like, what going on for this man? He doesn't know a fucking
look
example.
I gave you several. Pick. But okay, let's just talk about actually, you know what? Let's just talk about One Piece, since we're all very well versed in One Piece. The world.
Do
you know what? Keeping it 1,000, yeah. I've seen like every episode so far up to date, but I can't say I've rewatched a single one.
Huh?
Nah.
But are you wait? Let me ask you. Is it because of is it because of how long One Piece is? Because it's like, that's over 900 episodes. So to try and rewatch that is long.
That's part of the reason. That's all it is. That's just part of the reason. I'm not saying I wouldn't ever go and rewatch it, but it's just like, where the hell would I even start?
Yeah.
To go and rewatch. You know what I mean?
But I feel like, cool, let me land. I feel like, for me, what really keeps me is the world building. If I feel like I can imagine, if I can see it and imagine the world around, not just the main characters, but with everyone else's situation around on planet, then I feel more versed in it.
Yeah, no, I could agree on that point. The world building is very, very interesting in certain animes that I've watched as well, so I give you that one. That's definitely a good one. But again, I can't go there without like a likable protagonist. I feel like if there's one thing I can't stand, is a protagonist that pisses me off. That's why I don't go far with Fairy Tail. That's why I don't go far with like fucking Seven Deadly Sins. That's why I don't.
Wait. Pause. Meliodas pissed you off.
Sorry.
Yeah, he did, man.
Fairy Tail was trash as well. I can't lie to you.
Oh yeah, we all admit that, but that's not the point. You don't like Meliodas.
I mean, yeah, that's only me and that.
I mean, I'm up to date with Seven Deadly Sins, but it's not something I would rewatch. Like, it's a decent anime at that.
Bro,
I deleted it from my memory, man.
Go from.
I scrubbed it from my memory. I hear Rick in the background. I scrubbed it from my memory.
Look. All I have to say is if we get rid of the last arc with the chaos crap, the manga, just read the manga, man. Just read the manga. That's all I can say. Just get rid of that chaos rubbish at the end, and yeah.
I'd rather go all the way back and live out the story for the eyes of the pig.
It's got around to it.
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie, because when I saw how bad it is, and then I went back to the characters to feel like, all right, but when did it start getting bad on? Because I used to love Minions, like, bro, he was a big character.
Yo, Rick, you remember the times you were walking home and you're like, yeah, I like Seven Deadly Sins, and I look at you and I'm like, and I look at you and I say, don't worry, you're gonna see it coming soon.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, Minions was always meant to be the man. Oh yeah, I'm known for crud. But cool, you like, I see you doing all the moves. He was fighting that lightning guy, the one with the sword. Okay, yeah, that's all good.
Gil Thunder.
But then when Henderson came out as the demon, he was on his last legs. Then he got a power up to try to hold his own against the Ten Commandments. Then he gets back demon's abilities. Then he gets his original, like, the power.
I mean, personally, Escanor should start the show for that. For me,
I mean, Escanor is already big.
He was the biggest thing.
Big boy, fam. Big boy Escanor. He's walked around stunning everyone.
Man stepped in, I'm the strongest sin. I'm so, okay, yes, sir. You look like you are. I don't even want to contest that.
Bro, indeed he was, because if Meliadus didn't get back his demon powers, there would be no way he could ever challenge Escanor.
No way.
Escanor still scrapped him with his demon powers.
Exactly, and still whipped his ass.
No, but see, but that's the thing though, because when Meliodas and Escanor first fought, what's his name? Meliodas wasn't taking it serious. That was explained several times throughout. So if Meliodas actually took that fight seriously as he was supposed to, then I would have ended very differently. Huh?
Going back.
Third season.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
well, actually, no, I haven't seen it. I've seen certain sections. I'm talking about from the anime.
Yeah, they rock it out. Escanor still wins.
Going back, yeah.
Yeah.
Going back. Give me a good example of world building.
Let me think. Let me think.
You need an example of what?
Alright, cool. Reverie in One Piece.
In One Piece.
Yeah. Or even after every arc.
Nah, listen. One Piece has had like 900 fucking episodes. Of course, it can build a world in 900 something.
Yeah, alright, cool. But no. Let me land. But after every arc, you get the newspaper. You get a chapter of a newspaper, and that just explains everything that's happening.
I do fuck with that.
Yeah, you get the newspaper, and it explains everything that was happening while we've been on this island.
Mm.
And I feel like that is so small, but such a good touch, and it just adds to it.
I'm so surprised you didn't slap Hunter X onto that.
Yeah, I was.
I'm not gonna lie,
you couldn't really slap Hunter X onto it because there's a part of the world that only one man truly knows about.
Yeah, the thing is,
you can't really slap it in that kind of character.
Like we started to get to know more, but then it just kind of stopped.
No, because when you look at it, they showed us the world that Gon and all them was living in, and then there was a Dark Continent, which was a question. So I'm thinking, it really has not told us anything about it.
Yeah, and the thing is, with where the manga is right now, we're not even at the Dark Continent. We're still on our way to the Dark Continent. Like, so to be honest, although it's world building, we still don't know anything about it.
Okay.
But for me, I don't know. I really like those kind of animes that get a bit when they entwine with the plot. Like I know I keep saying this, but Blue Exorcist. But that
yes.
The reveal of that was just sick, bro.
Yeah.
It was just sick.
But for example,
I've never seen something come into line so perfectly. Just like that. It just told you everything that. Bro.
Yeah.
That was the best explanation I've seen. And that kind of plot twist I really did like.
Yeah. I got lots of...
You brought me onto the Blue Exorcist wave, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Told you, fam. You thought I was joking when I told you the manga completely decimates on the anime, bro. You thought I was joking?
It's completely different than the anime, bro.
No, but that's like other mangas as well. Like, I can't lie, yeah. Do you know what really just actually breaks my heart? Boruto, fam. The actual series is so trash, and it jars me because if I don't know if any of you actually read the manga.
Nope, never gonna touch it.
Yeah, unfortunately I do. Unfortunately.
It's deep. The manga's
Never
deep.
touching it. Never touching it.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, the manga is actually so deep.
I can't lie. I keep having to take breaks. I can't even lie to you.
I keep my distance from anything Kishimoto.
If everyone, alright, so you said you had an example of a rewatchable anime. Like, if everybody had one, what would you say you would go back and rewatch if you was to say you was gonna go rewatch it like right now?
Please. No, wait. Berserk.
I'll go back and watch probably like Oran Host Club or some shit.
I'll go back and watch Karuka no Basket.
Oh, I watched that. I watched Psyche K as well. That's a good one.
Like I swear to you, like if it's like something like with a deep storyline, I can't just watch that out of the blue. I've got to like kind of go back into a mode of actually watching something like that. Even right now, I'm watching some slice of life shit that reminds me of like Green.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm back to this slop. I'm like, well, you know.
Yeah. You know, it is. I find what's funny. I find that I'm able to watch slice of life a lot more, well, just continuously, binge it a lot more than I am like action or adventure stuff.
I could binge a good adventure, you know, but the sad truth of it is like a good action adventure, bro. Like,
yeah, but for instance, like say like if I'm like jamming in bed, yeah, or I'm on my phone and I have my TV on, more likely I'm more likely to put on a slice of life thing. Than anything else, if I'm being brutally honest.
Okay.
I hear you.
And the thing is, I've probably already watched it, but I just put it on again.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, realistically, I think the one series that I watched recently, like a lot, is probably Overlord. I watch that fucking a lot.
Oh, you love Overlord.
Don't judge me, but that's something I could not get into.
Wait.
The entire series at least like 3 times already.
Wait, Paris, explain yourself, please.
You heard me correct. Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
What's that?
Couldn't get into it.
Overlord.
Yep. That's fine, man. That's what it's supposed to be, man. It's supposed to be like some things are different. Something like some. I'm sure there's some things that you like Boruto I will never be able to get into. So
no, of course not. I completely understand.
Yeah. So
what is that about Overlord you couldn't get into it? Was it the designs of the characters or?
More or less the designs of the character, the whole story, like it just I don't know. Okay. So you know what it is with me and some of these animes, yeah, it needs to like first 3 episodes needs to really, really grab my focus and attention. If it's not doing that, then it's just like...
Wait, then how the hell did you get onto One Piece? Because it took like 10 episodes before it got...
That long to get on.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
How the hell did you get onto One Piece?
To be fair,
One Piece
they kind of got it cracking from the first episode, from when man got burst.
Zoro got booked.
It took like good...
the first episode as well. Wait, what? Wait, that's like episode 10 or 15 or something.
It took like a good 10 episodes before it really got into it.
Okay, but think about it from the first episode, from when man got burst in his head by one of Shanks' crew. Like,
was that the first episode? I thought that was like the second. I thought the first episode was him punching a fish.
Yeah, that's the first episode I remember.
Yeah, it's when he punched the fish. Yeah,
captured by Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe was, and then he's in a barrel and shit.
Regardless,
and there was on that fat bitch's thing.
So like I said, first 2-3 episodes. So either way, it got cracking pretty early. And then I don't know, like I said, the
story, I'm telling you, because I remember when I first tried to watch One Piece, and my boy was like, bro, because I thought the same. I watched the first 3 episodes and it didn't pick up, and my boy was like, nah. Wait till you get to around like the 10th episode, then that's when it really picks up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
Yeah.
Hunter, even Hunter x Hunter for me, whatever I would always say to people who watch it, I would always say watch from episode 3. Like, you can watch the first 2 to kind of understand how you get there, but literally from episode 3, it just gets better and better each episode. Like,
I hear that. Yeah, but like again, like I think this is a good segue to talk about how people go into anime and find different things that they're actually into, innit? Like, really and truly, like the only reason why I like Overlord is because I'm isekai trash in it. So that's my entire life in it.
fair enough.
Like you transport a nigga to another world, I'm basically involved already. Well, that's all you have to do.
Whoa! Be careful there, boy, because that's also SAO. So you know.
Wait. Okay, except for Ascendance of a Bookworm, I do not like that, and I refuse to watch it. Well, I watched the 3 episodes, and I'm not watching anymore. I'm not watching anymore. Okay, leave me alone. I refuse to watch it. Okay, I refuse. I'm like 3 episodes in, and I'm thinking to myself, like, it's going to get better. I've seen good clips about this. Oh well. But there's what's that dude's name? Iruma. Yeah, Welcome to Demon School. That's hilarious. I fuck with that.
I've been meaning to jump on that, you know. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Iruma-kun. Yeah, that shit's hilarious. That shit's hilarious. But I could understand that, you know. You know what you have to understand. Yeah, I think I've become to understand, like, I like a lot of trash anime and manga.
But that's like, not a bad thing, though. I feel like when you can accept that it's trash and you watch it, then yeah, cool. But I feel like the issue comes when people can't accept that something is trash and they like it.
Yeah, that's definitely it, man. Like you got like people got to be too cool sometimes, you know.
No, but then I think at the same time, if someone likes trash, then that's their business.
That lie?
No. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, okay, we can all admit that Black Clover is trash. Yes.
He's ripping on it again.
No, I am no because it's a prime example. It is. I'm not fan. Black Clover is garbage, but I enjoy watching it.
Love it. Main character special because he's not special. Love it. Ain't that right, Rio? The main character's not special. I love it, bro. Think about the deep. Think about the plot. How they try to spit in your face.
People make me sick. You people make me sick.
Think about how he spit in your face. Oh, he's special.
Bro.
Oh, I swear down.
Oh, I swear down, fam. Probably the only main character to not be special in Shounen.
Yo, you might make me sick.
I know, but you can't really. But can you say that's the only time? Because I slightly feel, if you look at D. Gray, man, Alan Walker was not special. He was just a victim. Wrong place, wrong time.
I'm sorry, what? That's what made him special. Because he had number 14 inside of him.
He's not special.
He had 14. He has 14 inside of him.
He had innocence inside of him anyway, fam. The innocence was already there. His innocence was already there. The innocence was already there. So let's
He was special from the beginning, yeah.
Huh?
So he was special from the beginning.
We have to deep that innocence and Noah presence are 2 different things.
Yeah.
He could have still become an exorcist. He could have still become an exorcist. He just wouldn't have a fucking driving force like the Noah inside of him to make him truly special.
It's like, for instance, it's like if you was to look at, okay, I'm diving in my Naruto cave. It's like if you were to look at Naruto. He's special because he has the 9 tails in him. If he doesn't have the 9 tails in him, he still has chakra. So,
and he still has the Uzumaki. That means he could, perform miracles like Jesus sometimes.
Yeah, simples.
But he was a broken character from the day he was born, bro.
Let's not go into ripping Naruto already, fam. Let's not go into.
So they told you nothing about his mom. Up until the plot deemed it.
Oh shit, he's going.
And now he's all a descendant. Oh, okay.
Fam, I don't understand why you're getting upset about that.
Wait.
No, I don't get upset with it. I'm not upset with it. You know, at the end of the day, it's the story plot, and the creator has all the authority to deem whatever he wants necessary. I'm not gonna let that ruin my experience. Like, it is what it is.
I'm just asking. So, so the logic was the logic that you were trying to get at, yeah. Is, the Black Clover of he's special because he's not special thing is better than the Grey Man's?
Wait, who? Me or Rick?
No, Rick. I'm trying to understand.
What'd you say?
I said, so what you're trying to say is the idea of Black Clover's he's special because he's not special is better than the Grey Man's way of doing, like, he's special because something else is living inside of him, basically.
You know what you're trying to do, Rio?
I'm trying to
put words in my mouth, yeah? You're trying to put words in my mouth, yeah? Oh, you touched me. How do you touch me? No. Did I ever compare the two animes? Did I ever do that?
Hey, Raheem, did he not just do that?
I can't lie. I have to agree with Rio. You kind of you didn't say it, but you kind of insinuated it. You insinuated it.
I'm
so I feel like you might need to clear that up a bit still.
You just stated Alan Walker had the innocence in him all along. That's my fault. I couldn't say nothing against that, so I shut up. Cool.
Oh, right.
He's not special.
Right.
No.
I misinterpreted that.
That's all you do. That's all you do, Rio. You just try to insert words into Don's mouth so that they can frickle. Bro, that's not how it's going to work. All I'm saying is, right, yeah, Clover till I die, man. Especially because you're not, man. Imagine the bro, I can imagine him sitting down thinking, are they gonna accept this? Fuck man, who cares, bro? Who really cares? He got that on a piece of paper and he watched it sell, man. Oh, legend. Legend, bro. Ain't no one in the game doing it like this, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh, Jesus.
You're not special. Genius, bro. Genius.
Bro.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, I wanted something to be like really good about Black Clover, but the best thing is Yami. Yami's the best thing. Yami's just the best thing. I was even talking to Reem about Yami's like the best. Yami's like the best thing about Black Clover.
Oh, fam. From time my guy's ripping into these characters' hairstyles, yeah, bruv. He's like the best thing in anime. One of the best things in anime. I don't care.
Whoa,
fam, bro. What other character just rips into other characters about their hairstyles? Fam, man was saying, wait. Man was saying Nozel would sit in the mirror and then do that fat ass plait in front of his forehead every morning, fam. Are you mad? I'm sorry.
Man said the best thing in anime because of that, you know. That's
fam, one of the best things. I don't care. As a character, he's one of the best characters to come out of anime. Which is sad because it's come out of that garbage.
That's a very strong statement.
Fam, it's not. It's funny. He's funny. I don't care.
What about him? In your words, makes him such a good character. What about him?
What? Because Yami Yami just doesn't give a fuck, man. Oh God, I love the fact that he smokes and he just talks to people like, yeah, I hear you, but I'm still gonna have to fuck you up. Yeah. I'm sorry, like.
Fam, and the fact, bro, he uses one of his main guys as a use of transportation to the toilet, bruv.
Yeah. He violates him on a regular basis.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of the only. That's what Yami's known for,
bro.
Toilet taking shit.
Fam, man uses him as a way to get to the toilet, fam. Are you mad? Oh, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Yami's just straight up a cool ass character, fam. He's just a straight up cool character, fam. Oh, straight up cool character.
This is why I'm saying it's sad that a character like him has come out of Black Clover.
Oh wow! I mean, I thought the same thing.
He has a deep root to the plot now. It seems they're trying to integrate him into the plot of the whole fucking story.
Yeah. If you want to, I can't lie to you. If you want to just drop spoilers, I don't mind. Go ahead, because I'm not invested in Black Clover at all.
It's not really a spoiler. He just might die. That's what that is.
Oh, you man. Saw something hilarious on my YouTube fucking pop-ups. Bro, I don't understand how they did it. But if you don't want to hear any spoilers, cover your ears.
What? Spoil what?
Spoilers for anything Naruto, Boruto. If you don't want to hear anything, spoilers.
Oh, go ahead. I don't really care about Boruto. Go ahead.
All right, cool. They brought my man Jiraiya back from the dead.
Jesus Christ. No, he's not. That's not him. It's not him. It's not him. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, him. No, it's not him.
When I tell you, these men are trying to scrape the bottom of the
Bro.
barrel.
They're throwing dirt on Jiraiya's name, man. It's sad.
The bottom of
It's
the
sad.
That's a dirt on Jiraiya's name, fam. Jiraiya is dirt. That's why you got done like that, fam.
Nah,
He is
fam.
dirt. He is dirt.
They're throwing dirt on his name.
Man
I
took
can't
2
believe
years. Man took 2 years to teach a little boy how to change into a woman and a larger Rasengan.
it. Fam, bro. Fam, no. I don't understand how you do it. You go away for 2 years to train, and all you teach him how to do is have another Rasengan, a bigger Rasengan. What's the point? What was the point?
But the most
I
important
could have
part,
taught him Seijutsu from then, you know.
You know?
no, yeah, but he didn't. He did something even
Fair.
better. He brought him a new look, a new jacket and pants. That's all he got.
You go away for 2 years, and that's all you do. You come back with a bigger Rasengan and a new jacket. What the hell is the point?
And pants. Don't forget the pants.
And
And
pants.
pants.
I'm pretty sure the shoes were the newest sketches out there on the street. Swap with that.
Bro, what was the point, bro? Sasuke went away for 2 years and he came back looking cruddy. My man went away for 2 years and came back with a bigger Rasengan and some new pants. What the hell was the point? Should have stayed in the village.
Sasuke went away with
But when Sasuke got introduced, he was on crutch, but he was still too weak to body Naruto at that point. Oh,
Wait, what?
hey, yo,
What?
yo,
What?
Rick.
What?
Hey, yeah.
What?
Yo,
What?
man. Sasuke
Wait, what?
or Kurapika? Pick one.
Kurapika. Easy
Kurapika.
choice.
Kurapika.
Easy choice.
Come on.
Very easy.
Yeah, he's the original, you know. He's the original.
He's the original red-eyed bandit, man.
He's the red.
I don't know. He seems a bit to me.
Oh, no,
When he bones out properly
Seems a bit
and decides he's punching back. Really
Nah.
think about your answer, really.
Nah.
Think about it.
What?
What were you gonna say? Sees what?
Fam, Kurapika is a bit to me, fam. He's a little He's a little suspect, bro. He's a little suspect. I don't lie.
He's suspect. That's what you're trying to say.
Fam, he's a little suspect, bro.
What's suspect about my man? Let me hear this, please.
Fam, I want to say I'm leaving it there because this is one video I don't want to be demonetized. So I stress. What?
You want to talk about suspect, yeah? When Sasuke got introduced, he constantly had his shirt off of his body while he was staying in the same area with a man who wanted nothing but his body. What? Are you telling me?
What? What? When did he have his shirt off with man?
Orochimaru wanted him, bro. Wanted, bro.
When he was taking them baths, then to increase his chakra flow, whatever the fuck, I don't even know. But there's
I'm baffled on what part you're talking about because that's never happened in Naruto. Not that I can
You
remember.
You don't remember that?
When?
I remember.
Used to see it.
You just changed it.
When? I'm baffled on what part you're talking about. Please explain, please.
You have to go in the 100s. You have to go in like the 105s and 100, like leading up to Orochimaru's death, basically.
Before he kills Orochimaru.
Before he kills Orochimaru, yeah.
So you talk about in the openings when he used to walk into the bath.
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, boom. Bro, do you have another one, Reem? Or like
I forgot what we were even talking about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
like yeah, I kind of lost myself. I don't know where the fuck we were going with this. Oh, we started talking about Yami for some strange reason.
Oh no! I got it written down. We were talking about what grabs your attention within anime. What grabs your attention and keeps you moving.
Oh yeah.
What makes the anime golden for you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the main point. What makes the anime golden?
Yeah, and I agree with you. World building is definitely like on top. Like, but again, it has to be like the main problems I have when people concentrate with the world, and then they have shit protagonists. In my opinion, shit protagonists. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to even see it. But if they have a good protagonist and an okay world, I feel like I can.
My thing is, I agree with that, but my issue is when I look at, say, Hunter x Hunter, although Gon is the protagonist, when it came after the Chimera Ant arc, he was no longer in it. Well, he's essentially no longer in it. And even now, where we're going on our way to the Dark Continent, he is nowhere to be seen. He's not the protagonist. So it kind of varies. It kind of varies.
They could be getting ready for a time skip though.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah, but for instance, look, we've been on our way to the Dark Continent. Look, Gon hasn't been part of the story for years now. I'm talking years, and I really don't miss him. Although he's a good protagonist, I don't miss him. So at that point, I feel like it's the story that's really holding me in.
Yeah, because I just think there are certain characters that outshine.
Wait. Are you saying you dislike Gonan's character?
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that when the story is up to a high enough level, you don't. The protagonist doesn't even need to be in the story for me to still be wanting to see what's happening.
Makes sense.
Okay, I hear you.
Because even, for instance, like with Berserk, if we're to look at Berserk, right now, well, before when we were finding out what's everything that was happening with Griffith and his side and how he was creating the new palace and all of that for everyone to live in. Yeah, like I was perfectly fine jamming there, finding out what was happening with Rocket and the rest of them.
Yeah, like we can't compare that to the rest of the other ones.
Yeah, but you got
but I mean, Berserk is more of a manga before anything. Fucking okay, cool. So yeah, and I agree with you at that point.